going on, boys? Today we are back with another College Football 26 Ultimate Team video. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Also, if you could do me a favor, hit that like on this video as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. Go to that like goal of 47 as always on this video. I want to give a huge shout out to my brother Ash Frags over on the Twitch side for all the donated subs this month. And I want to give a huge shout out to my guy 166Q15 over on the YouTube side for consistently commenting on the YouTube videos. I appreciate both of you guys' support so much, and this video is dedicated to both of you guys. But let's get to the reason why you guys are here. How to stop the field goal block glitch epidemic that's going on in cut, and my updated top 10 quarterbacks in cut list. Now, the first thing I want to show you guys is how to stop the field goal blocking glitch. I know a lot of you guys are getting absolutely frustrated when it comes to kicking field goals in this game, but I want to show you guys there is a way which you can actually counter the field goal block glitch. Now, that first step is I want to show you is I have to go over here to my media gallery, and I want to show you guys basically this is me right here kicking a field goal right here. Now, it's really simple, and what you're going to do, all you have to do is point your kick meter up like I do here, and then kick your field goal. You have to point your kick meter up, and as you see, my opponent cannot block my field goal at all. Again, I'm going to show you guys again. All you have to do is point your kick meter all the way up. You want to point your kick meter straight up as so, and then you just want to kick your kick, and as you see, your opponent will not block your field goal. That is something that you guys are going to want to do when it comes to the field goal block epidemic that's going on out there. Another thing you can do is you can wait until 5 seconds. That's on the play clock. I mean, on the clock, and then you can kick your field goal that way. That's another way you can do it as well. But kicking the ball straight up seems to be the way that works the most for me personally when it comes to negating traffic through those block kicks. So that's just something that you guys are going to want to do. But let's get to the other reason why you guys are here. The updated top 10 quarterbacks list. Now, we haven't had a lot of quarterbacks that dropped over the last couple of weeks. I think I have a list of the 10 of what I think is the current best quarterbacks in the game right now. I think either one of these 10 quarterbacks on this list will significantly help take your team to the next level. So let's get into our number 10 selection. But before we get into the number 10 selection, let's hear a word from our sponsor. I've partnered with Win College Football, and I've dropped my very first ebook, the Pacific Northwest ebook, aka the Oregon State Offensive ebook. This is the same scheme I've used to place top 15 in cut rank and top 25 in the head-to-head leaderboards. I've also used this scheme to take down and beat some of the best college football players in the world. Use code Mikey for 20% off. And as always, boys, I promise we can dominate together. Coming in at number 10 is 92 quarterback Jake Risloff. He's 6'1", 205. He has elite speed, pretty decent throw power, good short, doesn't hit the medium accuracy threshold at 90, but hits the deep. 85 play action, 95 throwing the run. I mean, this is probably the best budget quarterback in the game. I know a lot of the budget guys out there will always say, well, Mikey, you never include a budget card for us. Well, I'm giving you guys a budget quarterback. This card is literally 130K, and come Friday, he'll be well under 130K. He come in with that over the top 7 release. It's a pretty decent release. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of the over the top releases in this game, but there are a couple of decent ones. I haven't really tried this card out, but I've played against this card numerous of times, and this card has been giving me absolute nightmares on the field. Now, he does come with gold abilities minus 2 AP, I mean 1 AP, and then he gets silver minus 2. But the problem with this card is he's a dual threat, and he doesn't get much good gold abilities. Now, if you do want to rock this card, I would suggest throwing on off platform on him to kind of get the maximum out of this card. It sucks that he doesn't get dot, but off platform will make up for everything else. I mean, unless you're a scrambler out the pocket, then you're going to use gold magician, but gold off platform is definitely the way that you kind of want to go with this Jake Risloff card. He's really solid in the game, but you know, he's top 10, like he's top 10, but he's not like one of like a must-have card. Like if you're balling on a budget or you want to tactically downgrade, this is definitely a card that I recommend that you tactically downgrade to. This is a really solid card in College Football Ultimate Team. Coming in at number 9 is 93 quarterback Julian Sayin, 6'1", 203. Now, Julian Sayin probably was like the best card in the game for a long time, but things have changed and he's kind of slitting down on our top 10 quarterback list. Now, one of the main reasons why he's so low is the speed. 86 speed, 87 speed on majority of the theme seems kind of just not what you're looking for in a quarterback. But if you are a pure pocket passer in the game, Julian Sayin is absolutely your guy. Now, he has elite throw power at 94. Most people have the going deep strategy card. That boosts his throw power to 96. 96 throw power is absolutely elite. He hits the 90s in short, medium, and deep route running as well. And one of the coolest things about this card is the discounted abilities he gets. Now, he doesn't come with gold abilities, but he is one of the only quarterbacks in the game that gets the silver dot for 3 AP, which makes him kind of very useful. He also gets silver on time for 5, but the fact that you can get a 3 AP silver dot is just absolutely phenomenal, given what you can do on the offensive end. If you were using Julian Sayin, you can run 3 AP dot on him, and then you could literally run three gold takeoffs, like on your wherever you want it on your offense with a silver dot, which is just phenomenal to think about. But that's just something that this card can provide that most quarterbacks in the game can't provide. He does have that high 3/4 7 release, which is a really solid release in the game. Now, it isn't high quarters 4, 5, or 8, but it's still a really good solid release. It is probably one of the best deep passes releases in the game. I love using this Julian Sayin card when he was on my team. I had a lot of success with this card. It's just that he's just rated so low just due to the speed. Ability wise, this is a top tier quarterback in cut, but due to the lack of speed and mobility, he's just a little down on this list. But if you are a person that doesn't like to scramble out the pocket, then this Julian Sayin card is going to be an absolute beast for you out there on the field. Coming in at number 8 is 93 quarterback Arch Manning. Now, Arch Manning and Drake Rezazoff both have something in common. They both are non-LTD quarterbacks. And I think majority of the quarterbacks on this list are LTDs. This is your cheapest champion quarterback in the game. Now, the difference between Arch and Jake is the fact that Arch has 89 speed, Arch has 94 throw power, Arch hits the 90s in short, medium, and deep accuracy, 85 play action. He also comes in with that high 3/4 2 release, which is a really solid release in the game. Arch is just overall phenomenal. Now, one thing I like about Arch is the fact is he does come with that gold dot, but he can also get silver dot for 4 AP. 4 AP, you can get the silver on time for 6. It kind of just depends on your preference. I do think that dot and on time are the best quarterback abilities, and Arch gets absolutely both of them. He has an elite release along with elite speed. This card is still phenomenal in the game. The only reason I rate him just a little lower is that his release is just not in the class as some of his other peers quarterback releases in this game. Now, Arch does have a good release. Now, his release is really great, medium and deep, but it's not the best when you're throwing to the short left or short right. So I do want to keep that in mind. I do want you to keep that in mind when you're going to be using this Arch card. But nonetheless, he does have elite speed that can get you out the pocket along with elite throw power for this stage of the game. Arch Manning is just an absolute dog in college football 26 Ultimate Team. Coming in at number 7 is 94 quarterback Gunnar Stockton. Now, he has pretty decent speed at 90, elite throw power at 94, hits the short, medium, and deep accuracy. I do love the fact that this card hits the 88 play action. As a person who runs a lot of play action plays, I love the 88 play action. Now, let's talk about the negatives when it comes to this card. Number 1 is they did change his release from his last card that he got, which I believe was a Stories of the Week card, which I thought was pretty good. They changed his release and gave him a release called Over the Top 15. They also gave him the Paranoid Passing trait along with Doesn't Throw Tight Spiral. Brutal. Not only that, he doesn't get any discounted abilities at all. So like he'll get his regular 2 AP for silver, and he gets his regular -1 AP to gold abilities. It's just, the card is just, he's okay. Now, is he better than Arch? You could kind of make it debatable, really, but at the end of the day, I feel as though Gunnar, I haven't played against this card. I've literally been torched by this card with good people, and it almost make you second guess whether he has the tight spiral trait on, yes or not. Now, one of the things that's really cool about this Gunnar card is you can give him some boost with the crown bearer thing. So never mind, this isn't the one. Okay, never mind, he loses throw power. Never mind, this is not the good one. Okay, so I mean, realistically speaking, Gunnar is pretty cool. I would actually flip him and Arch. Arch would be 7 and Gunnar would be 8. That's how I would actually flip both of them. I don't think Gunner is as good as Arch when I now think about it. Arch will be 7, Gunner will be 8. We're just gonna flip both of them because I really thought that this Gunner got the +2 throw power with the crown bearer, but he actually loses throw power, which is absolutely ridiculous. So Gunner goes to 8, Arch goes to 7. Coming in at number 6 is 92 ULTD Cam Newton. Now, I really wanted to love this card. I did. I really did. I wanted to love this card, but this card did not love me back, but I still think he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Now, we're talking 91 speed on the theme team. We're talking 92 speed, 94 throw power with the going deep strategy card. He hits the 87 short accuracy, 90 medium and deep. Now, the short accuracy and the lack of play action really concerns me when it comes to this card, but you can boost the short easily up to a 90. Now, my problem with this card is he missed a lot of throws because of that paranoid trait that he has. If you like Lily are getting Texas stunted, the paranoid trait is going to kick in and you're going to throw orange, you're going to throw red. This card threw so many oranges and reds for me, but at the same time that this card has thrown orange and reds for me, I've been absolutely torched by Cam Newton in this game. He also does have the best release as well. The best release in the game is called high 3/4 8, and that's what Cam Newton has. That is single-handedly the best release in the game. It's a very fast release. It gets the ball out really quick. I really wanted to love this Cam Newton card, but again, like I said, he just didn't love me back. He sold me a lot when I used them. Now, when it comes to abilities, he does get bronze dot for 3 AP, and he gets silver dot for 5 AP. Getting silver dot for 5 AP is a little bit of a reach at the moment when there's cards that get it for 3 and 4 AP. Bronze dot, I just kind of just wouldn't throw that on your field at this stage of the game. I don't think bronze abilities are very much worthy of cards right now, but Cam Newton is still one of the best quarterbacks in the game because he has the best release in the game. Now, the only negative is the fact that he has that sense pressure trait on paranoid, but Cam Newton still, at the end of the day, has that best release in the game, that has the best short, medium, and deep pass in the game. Cam Newton has that release, and that's why he's considered to be a top quarterback in this game. Coming in at number 5 is 93 quarterback Braxton Miller, 6'1", 205, 91 speed, 92 throw power, hits at 90 in short, medium, and deep accuracy, 85 play action. This card is absolutely phenomenal. He's coming in with that lower 3/4 1 release, which is basically almost comparable to the Caleb Williams release in Madden 26. This card is absolutely phenomenal on a pro style theme team. This card is pretty phenomenal. We're talking like 93 speed, 94 throw power. Card is absolutely elite. He's also one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game. We love speed, and then he's also on probably the best theme team in the game. He does have a pretty good short and medium and deep accuracy, long as you kind of get the timing down. Now, he does come equipped with that gold dot for 7 AP, which we love because if you look into the other buckets, he does not get dot at all. He just only gets off platform and magician. So the fact that this card has a baked in gold dot is just absolutely phenomenal. I think this card is extremely slept on in the game currently because there are a lot of other quarterbacks out there, but there's at a stage and the point where Braxton Miller was absolutely like torching everybody out there. Once you get that release down, you're gonna realize how good the release is. Now, his release is a little different compared to other people because you have to hold the bar down a little longer compared to the high 3/4 8 release, but nonetheless, Braxton Miller is one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Coming in at number 4 is 95 quarterback Lenore Sellers. Now, I really thought I was gonna be absolutely disappointed when I used this card on Saturday, but he actually was pretty good. Now, he does have the high 3/4 1 release, which is the Tim Tebow release on his 87 standout card from earlier in the year. He does have the throw ball on tight spiral, 93 speed, which is absolutely phenomenal, 95 throw power, which is absolutely elite, along with 92 short, 91 medium, 95 deep, and that 88 play action. Again, I run a play action based play, so play action is a huge stat that I really do look for when it comes to a quarterback. Now, Lenore Sellers is really, really good in this game. I think one of the most underrated things about this card is how fast he is, because on most teams we're talking 94 speed, and then with the going deep strategy card we're talking 97 throw power. I mean, stat wise, this card is just absolutely amazing. He also comes with the blue chips boost that boosts your O-line. He gets +2 agility, +2 run block finesse, and pass block finesse. I mean, I'm a huge pass block finesse guy, so the fact that I can get +6 pass block finesse on my O-line from this card is just absolutely phenomenal. It does come with that spread pistol and multiple chems. Now, the only thing that really sucks about this card is he gets gold abilities for -2 AP, and he gets silver for -2 AP as well. I mean, it's not like he doesn't get the greatest discounts for dot. Like, you still have to pay 4 AP for silver dot. You still have to pay 7 AP for gold dot on this card. That's just something to think of when it comes to this card. Now, when throwing the ball, this card has probably the worst throw to the left animation ever. But outside of that, he can throw the ball all over the field, especially down the field. I love his deep passes. He's one of the best deep passes in the game, and that's what that high 3/4 one release does. It's a beautiful deep ball, but Lenore Sellis is definitely one of the best quarterbacks in the game currently. Coming in at number 3 is 94 quarterback Michael Vick, aka Vick with the Daddy. Vick with the Daddy. Now, being Michael Vick has had a tumultuous relationship and cut this year. I went from absolutely hating this card to absolutely loving this card once I was able to get down his high 3/4 release. Now, if you don't like lefties, then you're probably gonna be like, well, Mikey, why do you have this card rated so high? I'm used to using a lefty. Now, granted, when I use Mike Vick, I didn't scramble out the pocket much because he can't roll right, because lefties have this hitch when they roll right, which is just absolutely, like, not good. But at the end of the day, he has 95 speed, and I mean, come on, 95 speed on a theme team. We're talking 96 speed. We're talking 97 throw power, 90 short, 91 medium, 93 deep. Now, the play action at 77 is a little bit alarming, but for me personally, as I do run a play action base play that I always keep telling you guys about, but this card is absolutely phenomenal. He's a absolute gunslinger in the game. He has the best short, medium, and deep release in the absolutely game. Now, when it comes to abilities on Mr. Vick, the only thing is that, I mean, wait, no. When it comes to abilities, he has buckets 1 through 3 where you can get Magician on Vick. Like, you can get Silver and Gold Magician. Gold Magician is discounted by 2, and then Silver is discounted by 1. But he has a custom ability bucket where you can get Gold Dot for 6 AP, Gold Shifty for 8, or Gold On Time for 7. It's literally your preference, which ability that you want to rock on this card. This card is just phenomenal. I'm a huge Mike Vick fan in this game. If you don't like lefties, then Vick is not for you. But if you love lefties, Vick is going to throw them dotties all over the field, and he's the man with the plan and cut 26. Coming in at number 2 is 94 quarterback Jaden Daniels. Now, a lot of you guys are probably going to say, well, wait, Mikey, Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the game, blah, 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 blah. I understand you, and maybe to you that Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the game, but I don't think Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the game. But I'll tell you why he's the second best quarterback in the game. Now, he does have elite speed at 93. On a theme team, we're talking 94 speed, 96 throw power with the strategy cards. He does hit the 90s across the board in short, medium, and deep, and he also has that 86 play action, which I do love, over the 85 threshold. When it comes to play action, he does have one of the best releases in the game and high 3/4 4, which is aka the Drew Alar release as well. When it comes to abilities, he does get his abilities are a little messed up because he just basically gets the same abilities that his old ULTD rush card gets. So he gets silver die for 4 and silver die for 7. So he really doesn't get any discounts at all. Like, he doesn't get a custom ability bucket or anything like that. So that's just something to keep in mind when it comes to this card, is that you can either use silver die for 4 or gold dot on them for 7. But either way, this card is absolutely phenomenal. He has the best short and medium release in the game. The deep release takes a little bit of a wind up when throwing downfield, but that is a-okay when you absolutely have the fastest short and medium release in the game in Jaden Daniels. This card is absolutely phenomenal, and I do personally think this is the second best quarterback in the game. But I want to take you guys to who I think is the number 1 and the best quarterback in the game. I think that is Darren Mensah. I think this is the best quarterback in the game by far. 89 speed, 96 throw power, 90s across the board in short, medium, and deep. 90 play action. I love the fact that this card has 90 play action. Now, the speed is relatively low, but when you think about it, on a theme team, he's going to have 90 speed. Throw power, we're talking with a strategy card, 98 throw power, which is absolutely phenomenal. He is absolutely willing and dealing and stealing out on that cut field. This guy just throws absolutely dots on the field. This card has one of the best releases in the game. He has a release called high 3/4 4. I think this is I would really put this as the second best release in the game. I think it's high 3/4 8, high 3/4 3, high 3/4 4, and then high 3/4 5. Those are the 4 best releases in the game right now, and he has the 2nd best release in the game. He has a very fast release. He has a beautiful deep ball, a beautiful short, a beautiful medium deep ball. And one of the best things about this card is he has baked on gold die for 6 AP. He's the only quarterback in the game outside of Michael Vick to get the gold dot for 6 AP. Now, Vick is a lefty and Darren Mensah is a righty. It's like pick your poison. Which do you prefer, lefties or righties? That's the quarterback you're gonna roll with. Me personally, I'm rolling with Darren Mensah. I'm rolling with him basically solely because the 98 throw power, and you feel how good 98 throw power is. I can only imagine how 99 is gonna feel because this card is just absolutely phenomenal. And I do think that Darren Mensah is the best overall quarterback in Cut 26. And that does it for the top 10 updated quarterbacks in Cut. Also, I showed you guys earlier in the video how to counter the field goal block glitch epidemic that's going on in Cut. Please let me know in the comment sections below if you guys have any questions on how to about preventing your opponents to block your field goals. Please let me know in the comment sections below. If you think I had anybody rated too high or too low, or I forgot anybody off my top 10 quarterbacks, please let me know in the comment sections below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button. We upload daily college football content every single day. And until the next video, boys, peace.